Let's go ahead and see if we are in fact live. It says we're live, but we'll see if we actually are live. Be nice to find out.
Yeah.
Alright, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. I'm joined today with returning guest Alpharius.
Howdy.
And today we are back with some more Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron. This time, this I believe is the issue that's really that's showing off something that one of the reasons why I decided to cover this comic, one of the bigger reasons. That being, this comic is the one that shows off the infamous TIE wings. Which are exactly what they sound like. They have the thrusters of a Y-wing and the fuselage of a TIE fighter, or in this case a TIE interceptor on the front cover. And so they end up with the maneuverability and speed of a Y-wing and the durability of a TIE fighter.
Oh. Wait, are TIE fighters supposed to be durable?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, that seems like a downgrade.
There's a reason why the nickname for these things in the lore is called Die Wings.
How bad reliability we talking?
Like I said, they're called Die Wings. That's one of the nicknames that these things have.
Boy!
So, let's go ahead and get into it. Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, Part 2 of 2 for the Family Ties arc. Okay, and this happens after Return of Jedi and all that, so that's good to know. So anyways, so, do you want to voice the bad guy here, or should I?
I might as well. I assure you, Plar, if you resist more than your friends will die.
We've got witnesses.
Vape them.
No guts for wet work.
I was spoiled as a child. Never liked messes.
You'll be one when I'm free.
Wrong place, wrong time, folks.
Story of my life. You want to voice this character?
Sure. Bet you guys don't have a permit for executions, do you?
Oh, no! Oi, mate, you got a license for that execution.
Good to see some London Police Simulator.
Corsac, give it up.
Ah!
Pathetic excuses for warriors. Bring back the weak way. You're not getting away, Sith spawn.
Host is running!
Take him! I'll cover you!
Moving target at night in the middle of a firefight.
Your point is?
Easier than hitting a hut at a Jawa convention.
Now for some wet work of my own.
Get out of my shot! Not a wise move, princess.
I'm still here, aren't I?
You'll find defeat crushing.
Says my grip to your throat.
Droll, princess, but not amusing enough to let you live.
We'll see about that in a second, won't we?
A bit sooner, I think. Farewell, Plor. Stang! Sudistan drivers!
Ugh! Heroic efforts do not always produce heroic results. Crash. Cheeb, 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 cheeb.
Don't cheeble yourself into a stroke. I am Corsac. Sith spawn. No shot.
This is CS142995. Suspects down at the alley between Halcyon and Current, south of Whiteway.
I love it. There's just this guy mourning his car.
Mm-hmm.
Who are those two characters back there?
I think the first one is Wedge and the other one is Plur.
Alright. That was the bravest or stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Aside from making that remark, you mean?
I thought you said you weren't going to be in trouble.
You call this trouble?
You didn't trust us anyway, which is why you followed us.
They didn't follow us.
You guessing?
If you'd followed me, I'd have known you were waiting.
Score one for your side, whichever side that is.
We went to see the kids safe. Who was that guy I chased?
Earlier post. A few stormies shy of an assault where the fells are concerned.
Help! Help's on the way. Will you take them in?
Not yet. I have a hunch they've got information we need.
Your hunch, your play.
Help us, and you help the kid. Fine. Our ship is nearby. Fel first brought Corsac down on Post. Post later did time on Kessel and blames it on Fel.
And for that, a little boy dies? Post won't do it himself, so we have a limited amount of time to find Furyk.
Since you were waiting for the meat, Since you were waiting for the meat, you have an informant inside. He'll tell you when Post asks for someone to vape the kid, and you'll find out where. We'll get back up and take him.
Back up? Who? Your imp friend? Don't get me started.
Lore's no friend of mine.
You clearly don't think he's much of an investigator.
Lore couldn't find his hands if you started him looking at his wrists.
And I don't think he was there to find anything useful either. All he did was take you off the case.
Your point being?
The kidnapping was a slick op, one slicker than Post's vape bait could have managed. I think Post is brokering this deal for some folks, and they don't want anyone but their hand-picked folks to be looking too closely at the details. This was an imp op, nose to tail.
Huh? How do you figure that? I'm with Captain Bugbite. Fel's an imp hero.
Suppose an imp feared he'd defected to the rebels, getting his wife would get him, and the family is the line and the family is the line to her. Imp Special Forces have gotten the kid that easily. Could have gotten that kid that easily. No ransom demand? It isn't like Post. Of course, it leaves me wondering who you all are and why you'd be guessing Fel has defected.
Right now, we're just concerned about Furyk. The imps don't want you finding him. We're likely the only allies you have on Corellia.
Dreamy Shan says, "Good afternoon, everyone." Oh, crap. Don't worry about it. You're just in time, I think. Hey, Corsac isn't full of Vanderites or of Vaderites.
It would just take one tip. Lore and we're out of the lock.
If you're right, all the fells are in danger. We need to deal with that problem too.
We can get Ferric. We'll build some trust with the family. We can get them to safety. Do we trust them?
What does your gut say?
In for a micron, in for a meter. No one makes a victim of folks I'm sworn to protect. If you were civilians, this wouldn't be happening. We get the word, we make a plan, and go. It'll be nasty.
But so are we. Now, the hard part, waiting.
Which one is that again?
I'm going to assume that that's one of your characters, so you can go ahead and voice the first one.
Alright. Post set in a state in the northern hills. Dummy Corporation owns it.
It's gotta gall you. It's gotta gall you taking orders from imps. We don't take orders from imps, they liaise with us and make suggestions.
Watch it with the elbow, bug bite.
The imps have their talons deep in Corellia. We keep civilians from being sliced up. Left here. Lots of slicing going on in the galaxy. Can't stop all of it, though. I can best serve here. My husband and family are right here, straight on now. You don't want the imps ripping into your family, I copy. Not a pretty thing when that happens. You speak from experience. Too much of it. Hope I never have to say that. For your sake, me too.
Sith spawn. There's going to be no subtle way to go at this, is there? Just as well. Oh,
yeah, I think that's her.
Alright.
Just as well, subtle ain't our strong suit. Not like it's a Death Star.
Not like we're in X-Wings.
Alright, I think you can voice this character.
Alright. Then we'll just have to pretend, won't we?
You talk like a pilot in some holodrama about the rebellion, one volley of fire to cut them down. Then we move in, okay?
Cheer up. We're just backup.
I think that's your character.
Fire!
On the left.
Got him.
I'm hit. Time for blaster safety lesson number 1. And you got one more line there on the left-hand side.
Now for some real firepower.
Pointing a blaster at me isn't safe.
That's... Hang in there. I'm good at rescuing gorgeous damsels in distress.
You realize I'm married?
Got a sister who will be happy you're alive? She'd do more damage if you could actually shoot the rifle. Tell her that, spoil her fun. Not for all the spice on Kessel.
I should have vacationed on Corellia sooner.
Are there more like her at home? A planet full. That's the last of them.
No, not yet. Not the latest by a long shot. And you got one more line there.
Keep him there. Come on, give me a shot.
This is a standoff where I
Wait,
stand.
I thought I voiced this guy. I was waiting for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Right, my bad. Sith spawn.
This is a standoff where I stand and you get offed. Your effort is over. Now, walk away, or powers you know nothing about will punish you most severely. Sec. So it's probably that same guy.
Yep.
We know about your imp ties, Post. They won't save you. Nice bluff, Corsac. But if you knew my ties, you wouldn't say that. Drop your weapons, walk away, and you'll live.
We walk, he shoots us in the back.
I know, but he has the kid.
The kid has a long fall and you have no shot.
You have to the count of...
Hey!
Wait a minute. No. I really... Oh, God.
And there are times when heroic efforts produce truly heroic results.
I wish I had gun camera hollows of that catch. That was incredible. Don't have to hold him up like that, blower. He stopped falling.
Not worried about that. He needs to be changed.
You okay?
I'll live. Nice shot.
Not my shot.
Who?
Oh no! He got JFK'd!
No.
Oh God. Not sure. Nice shooting, Bugbite.
After a fall like that, I need to be... Alright, is that the kid?
I don't think it. I'm not sure. I'll do it.
Right.
After a fall like that, I'd need to be changed.
Shot wasn't mine. Who then?
Weapons malfunction. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Let's get out of here and get the kid to safety. Doesn't matter! None of you shot the guy. No one said they shot the guy, and the first thing you say is, oh, it was just a weapons malfunction.
Yeah, that's kind of silly. I believe you have my son.
Daughter? You made that shot?
Had to. Post would have killed him anyways. It was my one chance. You thought your son was dead, so you took that shot and hoped he might cheat death. Fells have been known to do that, haven't they, Ferric?
Da! Fells do for fells. Your wife set us up.
The tracker on the holograph gave it to Post.
You were here when we arrived, and used us to draw him out. You took quite a risk.
You would have done less?
Nope. I think you're going to have to do more, though, to keep your son and your family safe.
Fells take care of their own.
Which is why your brother sent us. He sent you for his wife. Wait. Is that your dude or mine? I can't tell.
That's your dude, and the character I'm voicing is next here, so... We were sent to make sure she was safe. Only way to guarantee that is to make sure you're safe too.
We have a ship, and we can get you out. All of you. Your brother's safe, and you can be too. Pretty sure that's your dude.
I thought. Oh, I guess I can voice. Maybe you just wanted to use us to get to him. The only way I wanted to get your brother was in my sights. I'm a warrior, not a kidnapper. Your brother is a warrior. Warriors do for warriors.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's your dude.
Yeah.
Next.
More truth in that statement than anything the Emperor could have ever said to my brother. I'll talk to my family, and if I don't see you again, thank you.
No message for your brother?
He knows what I would say.
Hope they get here soon, Soon. Horn said he'd hold off filing any reports as long as he could. Once he files them, the imps will be onto us.
If Post had a reporting schedule, they already know something is wrong.
Okay, mission accomplished.
We're not out of here yet. Until we're clear of the system, it could be nasty. Stay strapped in. Therein, extend the belly pod and power up the turbo blasters.
I copy. We're on our way. Next vacation, let's try Ryloth, or now Hutta. Someplace quiet. I'm not sure I could describe Ryloth as quiet from my little knowledge of it, but fair enough.
Yeah. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Sensors have got 4 snubs angling in on us. Shields up. Can't see them. Give me an attack vector. Oh, that's your character, my bad.
Alright. Hobby, give me a vector for hyperspace they can't follow.
Limited choices. And evasive is pulling us away from them.
Piece of bantha dung. Sights haven't been calibrated since the Clone Wars. Jansen, get me some better targets.
Who's Jansen again? I forgot.
I guess I can voice. Sure, I'll calm them and ask them to parade by real slow. I mean, if they're going to parade real slowly, these are the ships to do it.
Yeah. Great shooting, Plur.
Must have been. I didn't even hit the trigger.
Hey, Corsac. Hey, Corsac is there when you need it. Three on one. He'll have to be a hot hand to take them. 2 on 1 now.
Beep, beep. Alright, I think that's your character.
Alright. I know. I know he's there, Whistler.
Squeak!
So I have to do everything? Shunting power to rear deflectors.
Finally, a target!
Thanks for the save. You're on your outbound vector. Hope you have no more pirate problems. I copy. Oh,
that's your
I
character.
copy. Thanks to you and your partner for everything. We'll take good care of the fells. Horn a rogue. He's a hot pilot. You should recruit him.
He's too straight and narrow. Never happened. Not in my lifetime.
Really? Who needs another Corellian in the unit? 2 is more than enough.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Right, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. If Fel can be a rogue, maybe that the horn guy has in him. Someday, perhaps. We'll see. You know, I feel like they're teasing something that's never going to end up happening.
Wait, they actually ended it then and there?
Wait, that's it?
Oh, there's... Okay, so...
Alright then.
Okay, then. I think there's... Well, that's the first introduction to the Die Wings. I'm pretty sure they do show up later on as well, anyways. But I was expecting... Yeah, but anyways.
A little more fanfare.
A little bit more. Jackson the Clanner says, "Greetings, rebel scum and fellow Imperial loyalists. What's up? Damn." Jim
Oh.
Bazur says something in Czech. Unfortunately, I cannot speak Czech, so I don't know what he said. But yeah, so, thoughts on this particular issue?
Honestly, one of the weaker ones of the series.
Yeah, I will agree with you. It's not bad, it's just nowhere near as good as the others.
Oh, hell no. This puts everything made for the High Republic to shame. It's just... You know, it's like the sequel trilogy compared to the prequel trilogy. You know, it's not the best thing ever, but, you know, it's fine.
So yeah, ultimately I will say this. Yeah, this is one of the weaker ones. I think they do end up facing more of these tie wings later on, but we'll see. Siege says, Corran makes a decent Jedi in the Jedi Order books. Okay. I agree. This seemed to be... Yeah, it does. It's not bad, though. It's still better than most things High Republic. Like, if this were released in High Republic or something, and this was a story within High Republic, it would actually raise High Republic a little bit. But, yeah, this is still not... This isn't fantastic, but it is not actually bad. It's just...
I'd say it's mostly because it focuses on some kind of intrigue story that I don't really have much context for. You know, compared to the star fighting, that's pretty much the main draw of these comics.
Yeah. I will say this, Fel is considered, he's considered a big deal because he's one of the finest pilots in the Star Wars universe, so them trying to recruit him to their side is a big deal. But, yeah, even with the context, I think this one's a little bit more, this particular issue is a little bit more on the mess side, but the comic book series as a whole, though, I would say...
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, definitely worth reading. And, yeah, I know we've only spent about half an hour on this, but, well...
We're going to call it here?
Yeah, believe it or not, I pulled an all-nighter and I need to get some rest.
Sleep well, man.
Thanks, I will try. I've basically been working nonstop for... Well, it's about an hour and a half yesterday. So 25 and a half hours. Huh.
Jesus.
So yeah, it is time for me to get some rest. And yeah. Anyways, Alpharius, thank you for being on.
Happy to be on.
And to the rest of you, we of course hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.